This message is for you. God says don't take this lightly, don't scroll away, don't try to silence what your heart is already screaming to hear. This is urgent. Heaven is leaning in right now because God wants you to understand something about love, about truth, about the way His hand has been moving in your life, even when you thought it was silence. He says, you are His world. But there is still someone who lingers in His mind, and this is why you've been restless, this is why your spirit has been disturbed, this is why your heart feels pulled in two directions at once. Don't think this is just coincidence. Don't convince yourself you came here by chance. God says, I brought you here. I brought you to read these words because I need to speak directly into your soul. There's something you need to know, and there's something you've been afraid to admit. I'm here to pull the veil back. The truth is that He loves you. He has told you, He has shown you in moments, in words, in eyes that burn when they meet yours. God sees the tenderness in His heart when He thinks of you, the way He feels peace in your presence, the way your name lingers differently on His tongue. God says, He has called you His world, because you are. But I cannot lie to you, there is still a shadow, there is still a weight of someone else who has claimed a piece of His mind. And this is why you felt torn. This is why sometimes His actions do not align with His words. God says, I am showing you this not to break you, but to free you. I am not exposing this wound to leave you bleeding, I am exposing it so you can finally heal. The one who holds His mind is not stronger than you, not greater than you, not chosen above you. She is only a remnant of something He has not fully let go. It is not about her being better or more loved. It is about chains, memories, guilt, comfort zones He has not fully broken. God says, I see what you don't. I see the battle inside him. I see the way he wants to release, but fears what letting go will mean. Don't be deceived by the surface. His words to you are not lies. He says you are His world, and that is true. But the human heart is complicated, and sometimes people keep holding on to ghosts even when the love of their life is right in front of them. God says, this is the trial. This is the waiting season. This is the fire that will reveal the truth. You feel the heaviness because you are spiritual. Your soul can sense when His thoughts wander. You can feel when His mind slips into the past, when His heart is distracted by someone who doesn't even hold the future. God says, do not question your intuition. Do not dismiss the signs I've been giving you. Your spirit is tuned to me, and that's why you feel unrest. Because something in the spirit is unsettled. But God is warning you, do not let this make you insecure. Do not let this turn into self-doubt, self-hatred, comparison. God says, she is not your mirror. She is not your competition. She is not the measure of your worth. I made you, I chose you, I anointed you for this love, for this destiny, for this path. She does not hold the pen to this story, I do. So why does he still think of her? Why does her shadow still press into his mind? God says, because the enemy loves to use old ties to sabotage new beginnings. The enemy loves to keep doors cracked open so that confusion and doubt can leak in. The enemy knows his future is with you, so he tries to keep him glancing backward. But here is the truth, it will not last forever. God says, I will not allow him to stay bound to the past if I have destined him for you. But I need you to trust my timing. I need you to stop panicking, stop trying to control, stop tearing yourself down because of what you cannot see. I am already at work in his mind. I am already severing ties, breaking chains, dismantling soul connections that no longer belong. Do you feel how urgent this is? God is begging you, don't give up. Don't throw away what he has planted. Don't assume that because there is a shadow, the light is gone. God says, you are his light. You are the one who brings clarity. You are the one I sent to be his balance, his restoration, his reminder of me. And though the shadow is there, it cannot overpower the light. There will come a day, and it is not far, when he will no longer look back. When the name that distracts him now will fade like dust. When the memories will lose their hold. When his heart will be free, fully free, and his words, "You are my world," will no longer be divided by hesitation or fear. God says, that day is coming. But I am asking you to endure until it does. You think this delay means weakness. You think this hesitation means he doesn't love you enough. But God says, I need you to stop misinterpreting. I need you to stop believing lies whispered in your ear. The truth is not that he doubts you. The truth is that he doubts himself. He is afraid of letting go. He is afraid of stepping fully into what I have given him. And I am working with him. Be patient, beloved. Be patient. God says, I will reward your patience. I will vindicate your waiting. I will show you that you are not foolish for holding on, for believing, for trusting in my word. He says, do not listen to voices that mock you, that say you are wasting your time. Do not believe the lies that tell you he doesn't care. I see his heart. I see the love he has for you, even when he cannot express it fully. And I promise you, I am bringing him into alignment with my plan. You have cried because of this. You have questioned if you are enough. You have asked God why you must feel second in a place where you should feel chosen. And God answers, you are not second. You are first. You are the one I anointed for his life. Do not confuse his weakness with my decision. My choice does not change just because his heart is slow to obey. My will is final. God says, you are his world. And in time, he will live like it. He will love like it. He will show you without hesitation. But I am still healing him. I am still delivering him from chains you cannot see. Trust that I am doing this work, even when you cannot. Asterisk, this message is urgent. Do not dismiss it. Do not walk away saying, maybe this wasn't for me. God says, asterisk, it is for you. It is your confirmation. It is the answer to the questions you've been silently asking. It is my reassurance that what I promised will not fail. Asterisk, don't tell this to anyone else. Don't let the enemy water down the message by scattering it around. This was sent from heaven for your heart, your battle, your prayers. God says, asterisk, hold on to it. War with it. Remind yourself with it. Because when the doubts come, when the shadows try to rise again, you'll need these words to anchor you. Asterisk, he loves you. You are his world. And though she still holds his mind for now, the grip is slipping. God says, asterisk, watch closely. You will see the signs. You will see the shift. You will see him release what does not belong and cling fully to you. And when that day comes, you will know I was here all along, orchestrating every step, every delay, every breaking. Asterisk, God says, asterisk, don't quit before the miracle. Don't abandon what I am perfecting. Stay faithful, stay believing, stay close to me. Because soon, very soon, the world will see what I've spoken to you in secret, that you are his, and he is yours, fully, freely, without shadow, without chain, without distraction. This is my promise. This is my word. And I never fail. This is still for you. God says, asterisk, do not look away. Do not drift. I am still speaking, I am still pouring. I am not finished. The next part is as important as the first. If you read only half, you will miss the full medicine for your soul. Asterisk, God is showing me your tears, not just the ones that have fallen in private, but the tears you have swallowed, the ones you hid behind smiles, the ones you didn't even know how to explain to anyone. He says, asterisk, I have caught every one of them. I have written them down. They have not been wasted. They have been seeds in the ground, and soon, they will become a harvest. Asterisk, you feel invisible sometimes. You feel like your heart is beating loudly but no one hears it. You wonder if he hears you, if he really understands you, if you are truly safe in his love. God says, asterisk, I hear you. I see you. I know you. And I know that he loves you in a way that is deeper than you have even realized. But I also know the battle he is in. That is why I am speaking now, to give you sight into the invisible. Asterisk, there is a war going on around him. It is not just memories or nostalgia. It is spiritual. God says, asterisk, the one who once held his heart left behind more than just memories. She left behind words, wounds, patterns, and spirits of guilt and confusion. This is why sometimes he is quiet, sometimes he pulls back, sometimes you feel a gap. It is not because you are not enough. It is because he is still breaking free from chains he never even knew were there. Asterisk, you are part of his healing. You are not the cause of his confusion, you are the answer to it. God says, asterisk, I placed you there to be a light, not a weapon. Do not let the enemy trick you into thinking you are losing. Do not let comparison poison your calling. Do not speak curses over yourself. You are my chosen instrument for this man's restoration, and the enemy hates that. That is why the battle has been so intense. That is why you have felt so much pressure. Because you are carrying something powerful. But God also gives a warning. Do not lose yourself in this battle. Do not become so consumed with His process that you neglect your own heart. Stay rooted in me. Stay rooted in my presence. Let me be your anchor, not His words, not His moods, not His promises. If you build yourself only on Him, you will feel shaken when He is shaken. Build yourself on me, and you will stand no matter what He does. Heaven is not confused. God is not pacing, wondering how this will turn out. God says, I have already seen the end from the beginning. I already know how this ends. And I tell you again, it ends with freedom, it ends with clarity, it ends with Him loving you wholly, not divided. But before that day comes, you will see signs. God says, watch closely. You will see His dreams begin to shift. You will see Him losing interest in the things that used to pull Him back. You will see Him begin to speak differently, pray differently, choose differently. These are the first signs of my hand breaking the old ties. God wants you to understand this. You are not in competition with her. You never were. In the spiritual realm, she is already fading. In the natural, it takes time for what is broken in the spirit to manifest fully. God says, do not be discouraged by what you still see. It is already changing. The chains are breaking even now. This part is heavy but necessary. God says, if you could see the roots, you would have compassion, not fear. He is not a liar, He is a man in process. He is not double-hearted, He is wounded. And wounded people take time to heal. You have prayed for a sign. You have asked for confirmation. This is it. God says, this is me confirming, you are not crazy, you are not imagining things. Yes, there is another name still echoing in his mind. But no, it will not last forever. No, it does not diminish His love for you. No, it will not cancel my plan for your lives. Heaven is whispering to you now, hold your head up. Stop shrinking. Stop walking like you are less. Stop hiding your glow because you feel second. You are first. You are chosen. You are the crown, not the placeholder. And soon, all will see it. This is still for you. God says, stay here, keep reading, don't drift. Each part of this is a thread, and when they're woven together, you'll see the whole tapestry. Don't let the enemy distract you now. You have been in a season where your heart has been learning to wait and your spirit has been learning to see beyond the surface. God says, that waiting has not been wasted. I am strengthening your discernment. I am making your eyes sharp. I am teaching you to recognize my movement even when circumstances look opposite. This is why you feel the tension between his words and his mind. It is not that he is malicious. It is that his soul is still in the middle of a release. God says, I am not condemning him for this. I am healing him. But I also want you to know the truth so you stop blaming yourself. Every time you've said, why am I not enough? Heaven has answered back, you are more than enough. Every time you've thought, maybe I should walk away, heaven has whispered, wait a little longer. And every time you've said, I can't see what's happening, God has replied, trust me, I am working. God says, if you could see what I see, you would not doubt. You would not question. You would not feel small. You would not compare. You would stand in confidence, knowing that what I have written for you cannot be erased by shadows. He has not lied about loving you. He really does. You are his safe place, his home, his anchor. But a man can be in love and still be unhealed. A man can choose you and still be haunted by what preceded you. This does not mean he is disloyal, it means he is human. God says, I am God. I see past the human. I am working in places you cannot touch. I am healing wounds you cannot see. And when my work is done, his mind will be clear and his heart will be whole. In the meantime, God is protecting you. That is why, he says, I've been pressing you closer to me. That is why sometimes I've blocked your plans, cancelled your distractions, removed certain people. I need your ears tuned to me right now, not to the noise of others. You are going to see a shift. God says, I will not keep you in a holding pattern forever. I am a God of completion. I finish what I start. You will see the day when he turns fully toward you, when he calls you not only his world with his lips but lives it with his actions. But God also adds, let me be your world first. Let me fill the places where you are aching. Let me be your steady voice, your reassurance, your proof. Because when you are full of me, you won't be shaken by what you see in him. You'll stand like a pillar while he transforms. Heaven is pleading, stop punishing yourself. Stop thinking this is a reflection of your worth. Stop fearing that you're about to lose what I've promised. The shadow does not mean the light is gone. The presence of a storm does not mean the ship will sink. I am in the boat with you. God says, watch closely over the next weeks. Little signs will start appearing. Conversations will shift. He will begin to speak differently about his past. He will start to close doors he once kept open. These are not random. These are my fingerprints. These are me showing you that I am at work. And he assures you, no one can steal what I've ordained. No one can hold what I've released. No one can rewrite what I've written. You are not going to lose. You are not going to be humiliated. You are not going to end up abandoned after everything you've endured. Asterisk, you have been chosen to stand in this gap. You have been chosen to pray through this battle. You have been chosen to be a part of His deliverance. That is why it has been so intense. That is why you've felt so much warfare. The enemy hates that you're in position. But God says, asterisk, stay in position anyway. Keep praying anyway. Keep believing anyway. Because soon, you will see the breakthrough. This is not a small promise. This is heaven's vow to you. God says, asterisk, I will vindicate you. I will prove you were not foolish for trusting me. I will prove that my word over your life is stronger than any shadow trying to cling to his mind. Asterisk, stay steady. Keep watching. Keep praying. The shift is closer than you think. This is still for you. God says, asterisk, keep going. Don't stop now. Each word is part of the healing. Each line is part of the breaking of the chains. You are not just reading, your spirit is being fed, your heart is being prepared, your future is being defended. Asterisk, you have been faithful even when you felt unseen. You have carried love even when your hands felt empty. You have prayed when no one else knew what you were fighting for. God says, asterisk, I saw you. I heard you. I collected every whisper. I have not ignored you. This season has not been a waste. It has been an investment, and I am about to return it multiplied. Asterisk, what you are standing in right now is a doorway. It feels like a delay, but it's a doorway. God says, asterisk, I am teaching you how to walk through it. I am teaching you how to carry peace in the middle of uncertainty. Because what is coming next will require you to know how to walk in peace no matter what. Asterisk, He loves you, but His mind is still being cleaned. God says, asterisk, I am already scrubbing out the old patterns. I am already untying the knots. I am already softening the places that have been hardened by disappointment, guilt, and confusion. You cannot see all of it yet, but it is happening. You will see signs soon. Asterisk, you have noticed small things already, the way His tone changes, the way His eyes soften, the way He begins to distance Himself from old things. Those are not coincidences. God says, asterisk, those are indicators of my work. Those are the cracks appearing in the walls that once kept Him bound. Those are proof that what I promised you is not a dream but a process. Asterisk, heaven is not only interested in Him. Heaven is interested in you. God says, asterisk, I have been protecting your heart from bitterness. I have been protecting your spirit from resentment. That is why I keep telling you, don't compare, don't compete, don't question your worth. If you start to compare, you will lose sight of me. If you lose sight of me, you will lose your peace. Stay fixed on me and you will stand even when everything feels like it's shaking. Asterisk, there is a reason this message keeps coming to you. God says, asterisk, because each time you read it, you receive another layer of strength. You receive another measure of faith. You receive another confirmation that you are not imagining this and you are not alone. Asterisk, he calls you his world. That is not a small phrase. God says, asterisk, when a man calls you his world, that is a deep confession of his soul. Even if his mind is still haunted, his soul knows the truth. And I am bringing his mind into agreement with his soul. That is what deliverance looks like. Asterisk, you will not always be in this tension. You will not always feel like you are fighting for his focus. God says, asterisk, there is coming a time when his focus will be singular. When his eyes will not wander back to the past. When his conversations will not be divided. When his love will be full, open, public, consistent. Asterisk, but until then, I am your anchor. God says, asterisk, let me fill you now. Let me pour into the places where you are tired. Let me restore your confidence. Because the stronger you are in me, the easier it will be to stand while I finish the work in him. Asterisk, don't let the enemy steal your hope. Don't let the waiting make you bitter. Don't let the shadows make you feel small. You are not small. You are chosen. You are seen. You are loved. You are the one I set apart. You are not a placeholder. You are not an option. You are the crown. Heaven is whispering to you now, asterisk, lift your head. Unclench your hands. Breathe. You are safe. You are held. You are not going to lose what I have given you. Asterisk, God says, asterisk, watch the next weeks carefully. You will see more of his heart turning, more of his mind clearing, more of the old doors closing. And as that happens, you will begin to feel peace again, because your spirit will sense that the battle is ending. Asterisk, and he promises you, asterisk, this story will end in joy. This story will end in clarity. This story will end in a love that is whole. You will not be left empty. You will not be left embarrassed. You will not be left questioning whether you was